I do identify as Korean and I do look Korean now. I do feel Korean. I don't identify as British, so please don't refer to me, any media or anyone online, as British.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Kiba here. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Please, I urge you, if there is something going on with you internally where you aren't happy with yourself, please seek out mental help before going through any sort of radicalized surgery. Seek out a therapist, a psychiatrist, or what have you, and try to find happiness internally before you try to change the outside. And that's what I always try to tell people. But at the end of the day, you do what you want and whatever makes you happy. But at least try to seek out some help first and understand why you are feeling the way that you're feeling. That being said, YouTuber Ali London has went through 18 radicalized surgeries to look like BTS star Jimin and is receiving a ton of backlash, mostly from people who saying that this is racist. I actually do agree. This reminds me of the lady a few years back who underwent transracial surgery to become to transition from a white woman to a black woman, and got a ton of backlash for it. So this article comes from Dexterita. YouTuber identifies as Korean after controversial surgery to look like BTS star. British YouTuber and influencer Ali London recently underwent 18 surgeries to make themselves look similar to BTS pop star Jimin and now identifies as Korean. Okay, so this person, and I've seen the YouTube video, this person states that they were unhappy with who they were. But the thing is that they are undergoing this radicalized surgery to look like a celebrity. So is it really the fact that they didn't like who they were, or did they just are they so obsessed with this person that they underwent 18 surgeries to look like them? Which in my head is crazy. Any rational person looking at this would say that this guy is crazy. In a video posted to Twitter, London said that they are so happy to finally live life how they want to live it. Some have accused the influencer of being racist by claiming to be Korean, and I agree. It's not a good look. London no longer identifies as British. Doesn't matter if you identify as, it doesn't, like, we have to get over this facts, that we have to get over this feeling over facts mindset, okay? The fact of the matter is, you were born in Britain, you have a British accent, and you're a white British male. Those are the three facts. You are British, and no amount of surgery is ever going to change that. The YouTuber hopes surgery will lead them to being accepted by Koreans because they will see that the influencer has the look, and hopes that the BTS member Jimin will be proud of them. And now that London has Jimin's Korean eyes and looks exactly like him. No, this person probably thinks you're a fucking crazy ass fan. That's what they probably think. They're probably wanting to take out a restraining order on you as we speak. If I had a fan going through all this radicalized surgeries to look like me, I would call the fucking cops. This is absolutely nuts, and this person needs mental help. Instead of spending all this money on these surgeries, they should have sought out mental help first and foremost. London also identifies as non-binary and uses the pronouns they, them. Since London posted their video on Saturday, June 26th, the video has gone viral online. On YouTube, the video has amassed over 8,000 dislikes compared to just 703 likes. Even your own fans think this is crazy. Imagine that. So if we actually look at the actual video that was posted by Ali London, we can see that it has a stark like to dislike ratio. Under 1,000 likes to over 10,000 dislikes. I'm gonna read some of these comments here. They give crazy people an inch, they'll take a mile. I have the Korean look now. Look, the dude looks like he was attacked. Bro, he looks like he was hit by a truck. Like, bro, I know your face has to heal and everything, but like this really ain't it. Do I look Korean now? They look like they were stung by 10 different kinds of bees. This person is not well. The doctor who took this individual's money should be ashamed. Aside from the obvious mockery here, this is tragic. This guy hates himself so much that he butchered his entire being to get away from it. The 20-somethings are a very sad generation. I can only pray someone who loves him will get through someday. As a native Korean myself, this is pure stupidity. You can't identify as a Korean in any shape or form. You can't identify as any other race because you don't have those experiences of that race. This is what happens when people want to normalize everything. Yeah, we really have to stop normalizing mental illness in our society. We have to stop that. I never knew you could identify as a race or culture now. You're so confused, you're insane. If you're struggling with who you are, why are you trying to be someone else? Yeah, you're literally trying to be another human being. You're not even like, it would be completely different if you were trying to actually be your own person but just look Korean. But no, you literally got extreme surgery to look like another person. You're an insane, crazy fan. I want to officially come out and now say that I'm Chinese from the waist down. This guy got jokes. This person here, that's my culture, but it's not. Someone put it quite eloquently. If a cat has kittens in a stable, it doesn't make them horse. Bruv, you can't even speak Korean properly. I'm sure Jimin would be terrified that you do this. Exactly. If I was this Jimin guy from BTS, I'd be getting a restraining order, bro. I'm sure the Home Office would happily revoke your British citizenship, leaving you stateless because you obviously don't qualify for Korean citizenship or visa. Like, this is literally the most ridiculous statement you could have made, and it's making a lot of people think you need to see a psychiatrist ASAP. Yes, please get some mental help. I'm Korean now. Korea is my hometown. Were you born there? No. Were you raised there? No. Do you have Asian parents? No. Do you have natural Asian features? No. So therefore, are you Korean? Absolutely not. This is disrespectful toward many Asian cultures, not just Korea. Telling people you're Asian when you're not, pretending you know a whole culture. That would be like me watching anime and being like, whoa guys, I'm Japanese now. Like, it's insane, bro. Like, I would go to Japan and be laughed at, dude. Probably be sexual harassed. I've heard they really like black people over there. You have to self-reflect. You have to do some self-reflection. One person on Twitter said, "Isn't this literally racist?" While others were angry that London compared identifying as Korean to being transgender. It is not the same. Transgender has been explained with science that it is literally a chemical imbalance of estrogen and testosterone within the womb that makes people feel that they're not the gender that they are. And there are even certain people that are born with both parts down there who have gone through radicalized surgery. It's not the same. It is not the same as wanting to identify as black or Korean or Japanese or British or whatever. There is an enormous difference between want to and need to, and this guy is on the want to side. This is why I get enormously pissed off at trans issues being presented as a choice. To compare the shit I went through to this self-absorption is offensive. So this person is actually transgender. Yeah, okay, I get that. Yeah, you could tell this guy had problems before he even went through the surgery. They rose to prominence through the release of music on their YouTube channel and posts of their glamorous lifestyle and BTS fandom on Instagram. It is a crazy ass fan. Just like I said, what does transracial mean? Words transracial has historically been used to describe those who adopt children from a different ethnic background to their own. However, in recent years, after high-profile people use the term to describe themselves, transracial has become associated with those who identify with a different racial background. No, you can't do that. You did not grow up with those experiences. Each race grows up with their own different set of experiences and their own different sets of culture. which is why in America, white privilege is invisible to 90% of white people in America, because they have no idea what it's like to grow up as a black person or a Mexican person or an Asian person. A high profile example of Rachel Dolezal's, yep, Dolezal was the leader of a branch of the NAACP, a civil rights organization in the United States, but in 2015 it was revealed that she was not black, as she identified of European ancestry. Dolezal, like others who identify as transracial, argues, "I didn't choose to feel this way or be this way, I just am." Get some help, lady. For many, the conflation of gender dysphoria and identifying as a different race is seen as offensive. Studies have shown genetic evidence that supports the existence of transgender people. In one study, transgender women were found more likely to have a longer receptor gene that reduced its ability to bind with testosterone. Race, on the other hand, isn't simply a matter of internal identification. It is also a matter of how your community and ancestors have been treated by other people, institutions, and governments. Yes, exactly. Ollie London has, despite heavy criticism, has continued to defend their actions. In a tweet June 29th, they said, "Transracial is a thing. I invented it." First of all, it's not a thing. You didn't invent it. Crazy, mentally ill people like you have been doing this since 2015, it seems. This isn't the first controversy for YouTube stars over transgender issues. Trisha Paytas was accused of exploiting the transgender community for views when she said in a video she identified more as a gay man. What's the difference between a gay man and a straight woman? Jake Paul's Team 10 house later that same year was accused of kicking 2 women out of the content creator house for being transgender. Yes, I do remember that. That was preference. You know, if you want to be trans, not transracial, if you want to be transgender, that's fine. But you can't expect everyone to just want to want to fuck you. You can do whatever you want, but you just can't expect everyone else to like it. That's part of America. We're a melting pot. You know, everyone doesn't have to agree with each other. And this mindset that we need to accept everyone no matter what is insane. It absolutely is insane. I agree that we shouldn't be racist or intolerant to, you know, other people, but this is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But I just urge anyone going through anything, especially if you're thinking of being transracial, seek out some personal mental help. Get a therapist, get a psychiatrist. Do whatever it is that you need to do to find happiness within yourself before you change your outside. Please. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please share it around, leave a like, comment, subscribe, have a discussion down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video.